Tensions were high as former President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky met in what was supposed to be a crucial discussion on U.S.-Ukraine relations. Instead, the meeting quickly turned tense, ending in heated exchanges and canceled press conferences. What really happened? And what does this mean for Ukraine, the U.S., and the war with Russia? Let's break it down. This meeting was meant to focus on two major topics: continued U.S. support for Ukraine in its war against Russia, and a proposed minerals agreement that could strengthen economic ties between the two nations. Zelensky needs sustained U.S. military and financial assistance. He has suggested reducing aid and focusing on peace negotiations. This agreement would have helped Ukraine's economy by securing strategic resources. While both sides entered the meeting with clear objectives, things took a sharp turn once the discussions got underway. What started as a diplomatic meeting quickly escalated into a tense exchange. Here's what happened. Vice President J.D. Vance confronted Zelensky. He accused the Ukrainian president of disrespect and using propaganda to influence U.S. lawmakers. Zelensky fired back. He challenged Vance, pointing out that he had never visited Ukraine himself. Trump took a firm stance. He warned Ukraine against gambling with World War III and told Zelensky to return when he was ready to negotiate peace. This unexpected clash led to the cancellation of their joint press conference and raised serious questions about the future of U.S.-Ukraine relations. The fallout from this meeting was immediate, with reactions pouring in from around the world. Here's how key figures responded. Strong support for Ukraine leaders from Canada, Norway, Lithuania, Poland, Spain, and Moldova reaffirmed their backing for Ukraine. Concerns from NATO allies, some European leaders worried about whether U.S. support for Ukraine would weaken if Trump returned to office. Russia's reaction: Russian officials reportedly saw the tension as a positive sign for their interests. This meeting has sparked renewed debate over the future of U.S. involvement in Ukraine's defense. So what happens next? So, where does this leave U.S.-Ukraine relations? Here are the key takeaways. Uncertainty over U.S. aid with Trump skeptical of continued funding. Ukraine may need to seek stronger commitments from Europe. A shift in U.S. foreign policy? This meeting signals that if Trump returns to the White House, America's approach to the Ukraine war could change dramatically. Potential diplomatic efforts? While the meeting ended in tension, it raises the question of whether Trump could push for negotiations between Ukraine and Russia. If the U.S. pulls back support, what are the consequences for Ukraine, Europe, and global stability? This meeting may have been short, but it has huge implications for international politics. Will Trump and Zelensky find common ground? Or is this a sign of a major shift in U.S.-Ukraine relations? Let me know what you think in the comments.